Let's have some organization, people. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 4, 5. What's up? You are listening and watching for the first time ever to Hatch in the Driveway with a guest speaker, a gospel enthusiast, a ping pong lord, and vegan as of about 20 minutes ago.
Right?
Jordan.
Dude, congratulations.
Hussein Durant.
Thank you.
Jordan Hussein Durant.
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
I'm happy to be here.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Happy
back,
to
Jordan.
be vegan.
JHD.
JHD. I like how his middle name was automatically Hussein. You didn't even make a joke. It was just that was it.
Good. Well,
Halal meat only for Mr. Hussein.
Allah.
thanks.
Amen. Well, sweet. Well, Spencer, what do we have different? What's going on different today?
We have a few things that are different. So we have a live video on my Facebook. Shout out to, there's 5 people watching right now,
Sweet.
which is pretty cool.
We got Candy Don and Kelvin Lung. Lung.
They're all Asians.
I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. And Birds. Oh my gosh, this is hard to read. Beryl. BERETIATAK.
Huh?
Tonakea.
Oh! Yeah, mission buddies.
Amen.
I'm sorry. I love you.
Buddy.
As you can see, I am really good at
Oh my
reading.
God.
I'm good at saying
How do you
letters
say his
and
name? How do you
words.
say his name?
Wait, I gotta make sure it's the right person. It's either Takeaway or Tonaika.
Take away a.
Oh yeah,
Tonaika.
Tonaika.
From
There
a
we go.
beautiful island called Kiribati.
Oh, nice.
Blue-
There's an island called Kalpis?
Yeah.
Corpus Christi.
Kalpis.
Kiribati.
Ah,
I know
Kiribati.
is on the map it's like spelled Kiribati,
Mm.
but it's actually pronounced Kiribati.
Really?
Yeah.
It's funny. In Japan, there's a drink called Kalpis.
Oh yeah.
And
It's
it's,
in,
yeah,
yeah.
In
I-
Texas, there's a city called Corpus Christi.
that's true.
In
Kinda
Afghanistan there's
Jordan.
sand.
And in Jordan's house, there's cows and goats.
In the Middle
Not
East
in
there's
the
also
house.
Jordan.
There's
Plot twist, Jordan
in
Hussein. There it is.
It is
In the
also
Middle
Middle
East.
Is the Jordan River named after you, or are you named after the Jordan River?
Which Jordan River?
The
Plot twist, there's
original
more.
one.
There is one of
The
them that's named
OG.
after me, but the other one is not.
So the order goes Jordan River, Jordan Durant, Jordan River in South Jordan.
I never said it was in South Jordan. I just said one of them.
Oh, one of them. Okay, sorry.
Jordan River, Jordan River,
The country Jordan after that.
Jordan River, Jordan River, Jordan,
West
So-
Jordan.
West Jordan.
Anyway,
There we go.
we have, as you probably know, as of last week, we have some special, we should say,
Tradition?
treats.
Oh,
I can dig
Traditions.
traditions, treats.
Who votes treats? Who votes traditions?
I like
I'll
traditions.
split in half.
You're not really on this vote all the time,
that. So it's 2-1.
2-1.
Sorry, Jordan.
I'm sorry.
Two. Okay, you get a half a vote.
Okay,
So
I'm
2
okay
to
with
1
that.
and a half.
Still win. Treats.
Treats it is. So we have some treats for our magical viewers, as we did last week. But the idea is we're gonna rotate who is the bearer of the treats.
So
Sometimes those
next
treats are-
week, Jordan, you're bringing the Rice Krispies.
I mean, I freaking hope so.
We're actually bringing extra treats.
We could.
That'd be good.
We could snack while eating the podcast.
I'd bring treats.
Wait, eating the podcast?
Snack while eating the podcast. Yes.
I do eat this.
Band
podcast.
band name? Snack while eating the band.
That's a bad.
I'm gonna go to bed. I've obviously said lots of words.
Amen.
I haven't had a cosmic brownie in so long. When you were saying treats, that's all I was thinking about.
Cosmic brownies.
Cosmic
Cosmic
brownies.
brownies are
Next
way
week,
good.
one of us has to bring cosmic brownies.
We'll
Done
vote whoever loses this podcast.
I can agree with that.
I
We'll
like
take a
winning
vote
and losing.
of whoever wins and loses,
I
and
like
whoever
that.
loses has to bring cosmic brownies.
Okay.
Okay,
Sweet.
As you wish, dear.
that includes you, Jordan. So
Okay, now I'm part of it. Now I get a full
No,
vote.
you're in.
no, next week you would come, bring the cosmic brownies, then leave.
Oh, Okay, well, I won't lose.
Well, you
Unless
can
you
be
get
part
featured,
of it.
I don't know.
It's okay.
So, we got some interesting, important things to cover. And we shall begin with F1 Cash Buckets giving us some news.
So good news, bad news.
So we don't like fake news, and so...
Only real news.
And this is the source of all truth.
Me. All right, some good news this week.
And
Good news is I'm probably going to get a new job. So I'm excited about that.
Good work.
The bad news
Shout out to
is
the economy.
due to capitalism. The bad news also has to do with that is that I'm getting a new job. Let me
Okay.
explain. Because this week, so I clean office buildings, right? I cleaned an office building, and there was one trash can that in the morning, stuff was put in again. I had cleaned it out, but stuff was put in it again. And the boss got a complaint from the company saying, oh, the trash can was full, so obviously you guys aren't doing your job right. Even though I had spent 4 hours the night before deep cleaning the bathrooms, mopping floors, sweeping, wiping off tables, cleaning windows, all that stuff. But because of one trash can that they filled in themselves.
What time
I
of
got a
day do you usually work at this
I
job?
work at night usually, so it's like I usually go in at 5:30 and get out at like 10:30.
Not
So,
bad. Weekdays
5 hours.
usually.
Yeah, weekdays always. On Saturdays I work a little bit as well. But
So what's your new job?
I'm going to be working on BYU campus.
Doing what?
They haven't told me yet, but I applied this week and they said they were happy to give me a job. They just wanted to
the thing,
check
you
the
could go
things.
from cleaning toilets at an office building to cleaning toilets on the Brigham Young University
in the
campus.
Jesse Knight building. Who
The
knows?
Lord's
Wow.
toilets.
These are the Lord's toilets.
That's
Yes.
true. You're paying. That means you'd be paying yourself
I
partially
would.
because tithing.
Your tithing would pay me.
So I'm
Your
gonna go.
tuition would pay me.
That's-
How does that feel?
Tuition.
Except yours. Sorry.
I'm paying.
Your tithing just would.
Yeah.
I pay a ton of tithing because I'm rich.
That is true. Spencer
Yeah.
bought skis. That's also good news. Spencer got himself, if you can see behind us right now, some fresh Rosenall skis. That is also a good news thing.
It is good news. There is no bad news attached to that at all.
The bad news
Only
is
good
that
news.
Jared Rugner, who was here before, was helping him put on the bindings and sliced his finger open, and there are no bindings on the skis
So we're
yet.
gonna do that tomorrow instead.
There's a
Just-
couple good news, bad news this week. Not
Yeah.
bad.
No, I'm stoked about the skis. I'm also stoked about Jared's Band-Aid that I got. On
It
his
wasn't a
finger.
butterfly band-aid.
No, it was like
Yeah,
it
what
kind of
about
looked
it?
like one of those waterproof band-aids. It's not bad.
I thought that's what would have worked.
Only quality band-aids at the Qualis home.
Only quality band-aids for Hatch in the driveway.
We only the finest for our viewers.
Sponsored by Band-Aid.
The band, not the company.
Not
Dude,
not a sponsor.
just-
That is my favorite Christmas song.
It's a good one, right?
Mm-hmm.
I agree with that.
What's
All in
it?
favor?
Our favorite Christmas song is what?
Do they know it's Christmas time?
Ah,
Band-Aid.
good.
By
I like
Band-Aid.
it.
So
I like that.
done.
Thanks,
Take
Band-Aid.
that, Frank,
Yeah.
and Bing,
Bing Crosby,
and Nat.
Nat King
And Mariah
Cole.
Carey.
Yeah. You know what? Mariah Carey, that
I don't
song
know. I can't put her in that.
gets old every time.
Michael Bublé, that's the other one.
Ah, Bublé.
He
I think
sings
that was the
song.
first one.
French for double.
No, we said band.
Really?
No, it's not.
Then I said, "Take that, Michael."
Oh,
You're
you
referring to
said
Bublé,
Michael.
Michael.
Who?
George Michael.
Does he
Last
say?
Michael-
Christmas,
Oh, true.
you gave me
I was
my
like,
heart.
"What Christmas song did George Michael sing?" But now I know. And "Careless Whisper" could be a Christmas song if you think
true.
about it
I
deep
think
enough.
so.
Business time during Christmas. Yeah.
Business time. What a
Alright.
good song.
Anyways,
Anyway, but that was my good news, bad news. 2,
good.
job, and then Spencer getting skis. I'm happy for you.
Thanks, bud.
Congratulations.
Thank
Yeah.
you, everyone.
Amen.
Congratulations.
We have a story, and the story is titled "The Skylight."
Hello.
Devin's going to be telling us that story today. So,
Yes. So,
Devin, go for
for
it.
those of you who don't know, I think most of you know, but I served my mission in Tokyo, Japan. And while I was there, I served in this lovely place called Senzokuike, which is fun. We taught, and in Japan, because it's super hard to find people to teach, we teach English sometimes, because that's fun, and that's helping people. So we taught English, and there was this guy named Tono. And Tono is just a great.
Can I just add
human.
something?
Yeah.
Is that not the most Japanese sounding name?
Tono.
What's your name? Tono. You're not gonna hear that from any person
Well,
that speaks
I
Spanish.
could say Yamashita Honda Suzuki Toyota Corolla could be someone's name, but
Corolla especially.
no.
I agree
There's a
with that.
type of food in Japan called oiden.
Okay,
If you haven't had oiden, you need to have some.
Spencer is
Oh,
confusing oiden with donburi. Spencer refused to accept the fact. Spencer thought he knew more about Japanese food than I did,
Oh.
and
Well, I know about oiden.
which is
She
not
didn't
what
know
it's
about.
called.
Oh my goodness.
Called donburi, but anyways, so yeah. So like Honda, Toyota, those are all people's names. Suzuki,
That's cool.
like, Toyota's a place of a name.
But Tono kind of sounds like a first name.
Tono is, I think it is his first name.
Like it's like you picture a person named Tono and it's definitely an Asian. Like
It's definitely Japanese. That's
Right?
true. He is very Japanese,
That's
but
just what I thought of.
so Tono, he is a successful businessman back in the day. He
Like how far back in the day?
probably like I'd probably say like 40, 50 years ago.
Dang.
He's pretty good. He has since he like shows pictures and he'd have like tons of cars and houses and stuff. Spencer, question?
Is he on Forbes?
I doubt it.
Is he on
I don't even.
Forbes?
Forbes.
Forbes. How do you say that in
Um,
Japanese?
Forbes. Forbes.
Is he on Forbes?
Forbes. I'm not sure.
Shoot.
I kind of doubt
40
it.
under 40.
But
Don't know.
he showed lots of. I think he did something with car parts, selling them or something. But anyways, he has a big A house. He has a ton of money that he kind of blew through. And I think Spencer's making fun of me. No.
Never. Just continue.
Keep going.
Okay. So he was anyways, he had a big house, but he had blew through a lot of his money. I'm sorry, this is a kind of long story.
Keep going.
Blew through his money.
It's all good.
So like one day he liked to come to our English class. He has Japanese people usually have black hair. We dyed it blonde.
Heck
You did?
yes.
Or he did?
He did.
Oh.
He's also very artistic. All the missionaries that serve in that area go and draw a picture on his garage door,
Good.
and he has it on there. So I've drew my picture on there.
What did you draw?
Was it accurate? Was it like an accurate drawing of you, or was it?
No, I didn't draw each other. I just saw something that you liked. So I drew a BYU logo, and then I drew pole vaulter.
Was it appropriate?
I think I remember that.
Appropriate?
Mm-hmm.
How appropriate
What do you mean? How appropriate?
was it?
BYU logo?
Like, is that inappropriate?
Was the picture you drew appropriate?
Yes, it was appropriate for the
That's all I
occasion.
needed.
That's all we
Thank you.
needed.
You can continue.
Anyways, so Tono's just a great guy. He also likes to draw on his pants. He draws snakes. He just pulls out a Sharpie on jeans and just goes ham. So he kind of just like artistic kind of guy. One day he had asked us to come over to his house to help him with fixing a heater that was in his house. Anyways, we help him with that. That's the whole story in and of itself because he ended up. It was a heater that was supposed to go underneath the table.
Oh yeah, you told me this.
And he ended up drilling a screw through the table into the hardwood floor. So it just got the table was screwed to the floor upside down. Anyways,
Which is good. I think that's good.
it was a long day. So he wanted before we left, he wanted to give us a tour of his house. And we go up to the second floor. It's this big house and almost nothing in it because you can tell he blew through a lot of money. And he's showing us that there's a hole, and they're showing us around, and we notice there's a hole in the side of his house, and like a window that's definitely not supposed to be there.
How big was it?
Um,
Like so the viewers can see. Like show with your arms.
I'd say it's about this big,
What shape?
so Jordan could fit through it. It was circular. So
Wait, how big was it?
it was like just like if you make a circle.
Okay.
Probably about that big. So we asked him like, "Hey, what is this?" Well, he said, "Well, back in the day, I wanted to." Hi,
We're now
man.
joined by Marin again.
Hello.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Doing good.
This is a live podcast.
Yeah,
this
actually,
this
yeah.
Facebook stream is live.
It is.
Man,
Hi.
look at all these people we got.
Oh, wow.
It's got you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We're really cool for being here today. It's not on the agenda.
Yeah. So, anyways, there's a hole in the house. So we ask him like, Tono, what is this? And he says, well, back in the day, I wanted a skylight in my main room downstairs. And so I invited a carpenter over, and I asked him how he could do this. And he informed me that, well, considering your main room's in the middle of your house, and this is a 2-story home, that's impossible. Because you would have to cut a hole. Like, it's impossible. You can't do it. It's in the
Or
middle of the
is it?
house. But
Or is it
so
impossible?
up until now, Tono's been talking to us in Japanese. And right here he breaks into his English and he says, I told him, he has a big voice, I told him, it's my house, I'll do it myself. So he cut a hole in the side of his house.
What did he use to do that?
I'm not sure. Didn't get that many details.
The priest, probably.
Yeah, probably. And he cut a hole in the floor, in a closet. He then used mirrors and tinfoil to angle the sunlight to go through the hole, down this little tunnel he made, into a skylight in the middle of his main room.
Amen. As you do.
So
We should put a skylight down here.
Yeah, okay.
that could work.
We could use the sun.
What we do is we get the sun from the 3rd floor, cut a hole in Marin's room, cut
That's
a
a-
hole in the dining room counter, so it goes right here.
Sun from the 3rd floor.
My room's actually in this one.
It's kind of deep.
That's true.
Yeah.
Band name.
Band name.
So, good old Tono then gave us wise counsel as he looked at us and said, "Bad idea, bad idea."
So he regrets the.
He did not. It did not work out the way he was hoping.
Not like it.
Who would have thought that cutting a hole in the side of your house by yourself would turn out to be a bad idea?
I'm still curious how he did it. I want to know, like,
You know,
the architecture that he used for this.
Was it approved by city code?
probably
Did he
not.
approach the city council and ask them if he?
I don't know if he
Did you do that when you
asked
flipped your house?
the city council
No.
about it.
Not inside.
But I love Tono. He gave me a tie before I left my mission, and he made it. One thing Tono likes to do, he likes to make things glow in the dark, including his pants. So he put little stickers that said TONO on his pants that were glow in the dark.
That's awesome.
He drew snakes on them. He gave me a tie. He drew birds on mine and drew the Japanese letter for rabbit, because like my Chinese New Year thing is like the year of
Dude,
the
mine
rabbit.
too. Hit that.
What are you talking about?
Boom.
You hear the rabbit?
Aren't we all rabbit?
Spencer's not
When's
rabbit.
When's your
not rabbit?
birthday?
July.
Baby.
Dude, nice.
9.
Jordan, you're a tiger?
Dude, what are you? Do you know what you are?
Wow.
The
You're
Chinese
snow
New Year
leopard.
thing?
We're all snow leopards though.
We're all miners, actually.
That's true.
Yeah, even
And
me.
rams.
Even Marin.
And
Marin's
rams.
also minor. And
Marin's-
rams. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
And cougar? No.
Oh.
Not quite.
We're all college
Stupid
students.
wolf.
Mammals.
College students.
We're all white.
We're all white. We're all Anglo-Saxon males.
Nope.
No.
Really?
I'm not
You're not a
male.
male?
Oh, Marin's not.
I don't know.
That changes a lot of things.
Anglo-Saxon.
Anglo-Saxon.
Homo sapiens.
Great story, Devin.
Thank you.
I like it.
10 out of.
Do I get a score?
Can I actually ask a follow-up question?
No.
Yes, please.
Are you planning on one day building a skylight in your home by yourself?
You know
How
what?
big will it be?
I trust my friend Tono. I trust him. I'm gonna follow his advice and say it's a bad idea. But if I was going to, I might consider it. I might consider maybe just on the side of my house, cut a hole, and then have the mirrors be outside the house
Okay.
and angle it in that way. So it's kind of acting like
Dude, nice.
a window instead of
I got you.
a skylight per se.
Amen. So you're more of a window guy.
I'm more of a window versus a skylight kind of guy. You know.
Amen.
Thanks.
Well,
So
there you go. Well, Devin, thank you for sharing that story. I like it.
Yeah. Thank you, Devin.
thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks,
It's very
guys.
good. I
We
give
always
it
love
a
having you on the podcast.
out of 7. I
Uh,
give it a 6.23.
6.23. Oh, thank you,
Yep.
Spencer.
That's my final
I
score.
give it an 8.
Out of how many points?
Out
would
of
you like?
7.
Is that cold?
No, out of 9.
Out of 9?
Out of 9.
What's that?
6.
The same score under Scheels.
This doesn't have to do with what we're talking about, but Devin, Jordan, and I went to Wallabies today to get our free wings because of the basketball game at BYU basketball.
Thanks
Shout
for
out
winning,
killing
guys.
it. We got our free wings.
Thanks,
And our
Yoli.
number-
Wait, you got hurt.
Our order number
I think it's
was
the one we missed
69.
Yes,
So,
we were table 69.
we were table 69.
Pretty good.
What?
We
Just
missed the two
saying.
free throws.
Kind of cool.
Oh, two free
So the other
throws?
team sucked.
Oh, so the other team was terrible, and that's why we got the
we didn't win
wings.
anything.
Oh, so even if BYU lost, we still could have gotten wings.
Yes.
Quick hot take.
Oh.
Who's going to win tomorrow in the BYU game? We
Um,
got BYU versus Gonzaga. Gonzaga's number 1 in the nation. Who's going to win?
Gonzaga.
Probably my junior jazz team.
Marion's junior jazz team is
You
fire.
should
Are they in
actually.
the playoffs?
That is true.
Wasted potential tomorrow, 12 p.m.
Go follow them on
It's 12 p.m.
Instagram.
midnight? Oh, it's 12, no, 12 p.m. is
12
noon.
p.m.
12
Saturday.
yeah.
12 p.m. is noon.
The theme is disco. If you want to wear leggings and a swimsuit over, I'll also be wearing that.
And
your
your junior
basketball
jazz jersey over that?
Yeah.
So you're wearing leggings, swimsuit, junior jazz jersey.
Yeah.
Nice. I like it.
I bought Pop Tarts last night. They were $1.99 for 8 Pop Tarts.
Dang.
Really good deal. I'm proud of you.
Did you buy Pop Tarts the other day too, and then somebody ate one?
The Koreans ate all of them.
Oh my gosh. Kimchi
Boston
and
one.
Pop Tart.
Wow.
Kim Tarts.
Kim Tarts.
Popchi.
Kim Jong Un sponsored Pop Tarts.
Those would be terrible. They'd
Are
Are
probably
they
taste
Kim
like-
Jong Un flavored
Pyongyang.
or kimchi flavored?
Yang.
I know what they wouldn't taste like.
What?
What?
Electricity.
Capitalism.
Capitalism. Food.
That's too soon.
Sandwiches.
Human rights.
Human rights.
It wouldn't taste like any of those things.
Cures to blindness.
Yeah. Tastes a whole lot of red. Big red communism.
You're right.
Anyways.
You know, speaking of kind of debatable topics,
Ethan, that was so smooth.
king of segues.
Wow.
Ooh.
So, speaking of debatable topics,
That's what the other one called Ethan in high school, was the
that's what
king
they
of
called me in my
segues.
singles board. Anyway,
Speaking of singles word,
I
guess
don't
what
know.
happened to Ethan?
Oh,
Did
geez.
you know?
Oh, geez.
Oh, you don't know.
I heard.
No, I didn't
Did
hear.
you hear?
Tell the story.
When was this?
Yeah, all right.
When?
yesterday.
Yesterday.
I heard it from the grapevine.
The grapevine to the left, grapevine to the right. Back 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
shovel, shovel.
Stop.
But anyway, going back to debatable topics.
No.
Going back
Yeah.
to Ethan
No, Ethan in the
Controversial.
singles ward.
in the singles
I got a
word.
call in yesterday.
Actually, we probably okay.
I'm not supposed to say anything.
That's true.
Except I told Devin and Jordan. And my mom and my dad and Will.
And not me.
And you can tell us.
Later.
Wait, will you tell me right
Off
now?
record.
I'll tell you
Off
this
record.
secret.
Well, what if you told us and then just didn't post this podcast until after?
Well, the Facebook Live.
I could do that, but it's literally Facebook.
Well,
Live.
who's on Spencer's
Well,
Facebook?
it says.
Oh, that's right. I guess Spencer has mutual friends that you would be friends with
That's
too.
true. Actually, he didn't say anything. Actually.
Well, all we have is Joshua Stokes, right?
What's up,
Phil's
Josh?
there. Patrick Vunipola.
Oh, for the Unipola.
And Jeanette Zimmerman and Darren Scott and Candy Don.
Are these
And
people still watching?
I don't know how can we
They
tell?
joined.
They joined at one point.
It never says anyone left, so I assume
There's
people
probably
can
nobody
leave
watching.
too. Yeah.
No, probably not.
Let's just move on.
We'll move on.
Okay.
So, debatable topics. I'm going to start this out with a story. So, I went over to Devin's house this afternoon. We were waiting for Jordan to come over, and Devin had some laundry out. Some clothes that he just got out of the dryer and he had on his bed, and he and I were folding his laundry, actually. Devin
Thanks for
started.
doing that, by the way.
You're welcome. I'm happy to help.
Thanks.
So we were folding his laundry, and then Jordan came over, and then we were shook. Because turns out that Jordan and I fold our laundry the same way. And Devin does not. Devin has an interesting folding thing.
Okay, I feel like I have a normal folding thing. I fold my shirts. I
And-
fold them in half, fold the sleeve in half again, sometimes in a half after that, just to make them even smaller. Like it's-
Wait, what's the first half?
So the first half is like this, in half, you know,
Wow.
like this, and then the sleeve goes in, then in half.
This makes no sense to me.
Yeah, see.
See, what I do is you get the shirt, you hold it by the corners, right? Fold it
Spencer,
in.
can you grab a shirt so you can
Yeah, grab a
demonstrate?
shirt. This is what we're going to do.
No,
Here.
can we have a T-shirt?
Is that a t-shirt?
That's close
Well, that's my
enough.
jacket.
Close
It's
enough.
Close
Okay.
enough. It's just got
My
longer
bag's right
sleeves.
there with a shirt in it.
Grab the
It's
bag.
okay.
Okay.
It's not that bad.
So,
Yeah.
Jordan and I do it a little bit like this. Go like this. Ready?
Do you want to take the
You
sleeves
fold,
out? Okay, never
No,
mind.
this is
And
like
then
in general.
you
yeah,
can
get
roll.
Oh,
And then you
that's
put it
dumb.
in, and like
Thank you,
go
Marin.
like that.
it. Marin.
Look at this.
I work in a fitting room.
Stack, stack,
okay?
stack, stack,
I know how
stack,
to
and then you
fold.
see everything that you have in your laundry, in your drawer. You can see it pretty fine. Devin, do yours.
Oh, well,
my
okay,
gosh.
so I think it's the convenience thing because, like Marin said, she works in retail,
Yeah.
whatever, and you're gonna fold it differently. But for this is for personal in a drawer use. This
Okay.
isn't for like.
This is for
commercial.
comfort.
All right. So I
I
feel
feel
like
like
I'm
this
not
is-
a
Sometimes t-shirts
madman.
in
All right.
thirds,
So
and then
here's
shove them in the drawer, so they're like all side by side, so I can just.
It's
see them
pretty
all.
Okay,
good.
that makes sense. That's
Yeah.
kind of the rolling
Yeah, it's
attitude.
similar to that.
I like it.
all right. Here it is.
Rolling
Okay.
Stones.
So I fold it in half like this.
Devin, this is weird.
No, it's not.
You already stepped up the weirdness.
She even works in retail on this in the folding.
Weird.
industry,
Alright.
She
and
literally
she
sells those.
says
at
And then-
Scheels, that type of sweatshirt.
Fold the sleeve in
Shout out to Scheels.
half like
That
this.
looks bad. Let me show you how.
I
Marin,
actually want to see how Marin does it.
Yeah. Sometimes.
So
I
we
do.
actually have a folding board.
I'm bored.
we need the touch of a woman to.
You're right. So first,
The watch of a Tumman.
you lay it down like this, and then you take one sleeve, you fold it over like that. Take the other sleeve, fold it over like that, and then you go do,
Wow,
and then
that's
that one a little bit more,
super fancy.
and then do.
Well, that's of course if you're gonna
And
buy it
then
in the store,
do-
you have to have the logo be all out like that.
Oh my goodness.
Holy freak.
You're done.
Oh, okay. Okay, obviously for
That's
a hoodie, this is gonna be
That's
the
a
But
best
look at
way.
this, and then if you
Look
need
how
to put
good
it
that
in your
looks.
drawer so they're easily stackable,
You roll it.
go like that,
Ah.
and then you just can like stack them in a little row,
You know
and
what
then
that
they
looks
don't
like?
come undone.
That looks like a roll to me.
No, what?
No,
That looks like
it's a
it's
fold.
properly folded.
It looks like a roll though.
Is
A
it-
fold. It might look like a roll.
It
but
is
it's
a
fold.
fold.
She did it as a roll for part of it though.
I did not.
You
I
rolled a little bit.
folded,
It's folded.
fold, and then tuck.
Fold and tuck,
Jordan,
Ethan.
what do you think?
There's no debate about this.
You know
This
who we
is a
haven't heard?
fold.
Spencer, how do you put your clothes in your drawer?
He doesn't.
I have hangers.
Oh my gosh.
Freaking
Dirt
If you
off
put
is-
t-shirts
Oh my
in your
gosh.
drawer, how would you do it?
Yeah, it's like
Neither of those ways.
what?
You just get it and you go back in. Like it's fast. You're holding it like this.
And then you just fold it in
the
half
front's
and-
facing you, like that. Back and it kind of folds over. You're down on the table, over, and then kind of like.
Okay,
side.
so you get it like this, like the sleeves are backwards,
This is a very
and then
controversial
fold
topic.
it in half
Wait, like
from
this?
there.
Like you go like.
Folded in half.
Yeah,
Yeah, folded.
yeah, and then
That's
like,
a fold, not a roll.
Yeah, fold's better, but
Fold is better.
but
Fold-
folding it like halfway.
But if you roll, then
on
you're
that,
wrinkly all the
that's weird.
time.
But here's the thing. If you're going to pack a suitcase, Jordan,
You roll.
you roll.
I roll when I pack suitcase.
So, in order to have the
I
same
roll when I
comfort
pack a suitcase,
of
yeah.
packing a
But then you
suitcase,
can't tell what
roll
it
all the time.
is, and
I
you want it like
roll.
stacked.
Yeah, you can tell what it is, right?
Yeah, I roll. I just don't have enough room in my drawers, so rolling
Yeah,
always fits
same.
better. And I know what shirts I have. Like I know what I own.
I know what shirts it is.
Yeah,
You
so
see,
that's not a
that's
problem.
the thing of folding it in half like that. You can see the front half of the shirt.
I can tell when it's rolled.
Dad's watching our podcast too.
Oh,
Uh,
Dave.
He
Kalas.
commented. He
What's
said,
up, Dave?
Marin knows how to. Justin Loudon is on.
Dude,
Justin.
shout out to
Chris
Justin
Spencer
again.
and Rachel
Bro.
Sweat.
What's up, Chris?
And I don't. Christy
Christy's
Leader.
bar.
Hi, Christy.
Shout out for being there.
All the ward
I don't
homies
know
are getting
who's
on.
people.
It is
We're
midnight.
talking about
people.
Alright, okay.
You won't be asleep.
12:15. But
All right.
anyway,
Folding things.
Amber Guan.
No.
What's up, Amber?
All right. Let me say.
Patrick
You know
said
Can I
happy
can
late
I rebuttal
2020, bro.
the roll one more
Yes.
time?
No.
The roll is so sloppy. The roll does not
Patrick
look
Vidal is
good.
also here.
What did he
You
say?
can do the same.
Just
thing
the
for
way
fold.
Ethan was just like doing it. It was so nonchalant. Like
We have lots
just
of
in there
viewers.
and you just.
Comfort and speed.
I want my closet to be organized.
It is organized.
My
The
closet.
rolls
The roll
are
is
not
not the
organized.
part where
Mine
it's
isn't
unorganized.
organized.
I saw it.
Good.
I've been in your room before.
But not all the
I
time.
s-
Sometimes it's clean.
I'm gonna stand by the way I fold shirts because A, I believe it's right, and B, it's the way my mother taught me how to do it.
To fold it that way.
Yeah, that's how like I
Fine.
I looked up a YouTube video that was life hacks how to fold your laundry the right way. It was rolling.
And it was rolling.
Well, who do you trust, internet or a mom?
My mom.
All I
My
do
mom
is
backed up the rolling.
roll. no
Well,
matter
okay.
what.
All right, let's take a vote. We're gonna put this to an end right now.
We can't
The vote.
poll.
Right now.
Who's gonna vote? How are
Our
they gonna vote?
watchers.
Just
can
us.
vote.
Just us.
Okay.
That's
Five.
5.
We have
Okay.
five.
I almost met Joe Ingles today.
Wow.
My
I
friends
saw the
met
picture.
him.
That's dope.
Yeah, I was
All right.
busy.
If you fold your laundry, like fold.
Folding?
Wait, holding?
Folding. I vote for fold.
Oh my gosh.
All in favor of rolling.
My mom just voted for fold in person, so that's worth 3 points.
Okay.
Marin, did you vote for fold?
Did you vote for
Oh,
fold?
yes. I'm
Yeah,
a
me, Spencer, and Marin are on the same page.
So me and Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what? You two,
Life
you
hacks.
form your rolling club. Us
Yeah,
in
whatever.
reality are going to fold our clothes.
This is such a small portion of the population. I don't
We'll
think
take
we
a
can
poll.
base anything
You know
off
what? We're
this.
gonna do a bungee link question.
That's not a
Let's
bungee
do a bungee link question.
Okay.
Bungee
Kahoot
link for
question.
BYU and Orem, Utah.
Qualtrics.
Well, that's our debate for today. Comment or tell us in person which way you fold
No,
clothes.
just comment and end it now.
Okay, fine. Fine. But I think now we're going into a portion that features someone special. Jordan Durant has
Ew,
a little bit of
Spencer
something for
farted.
us today. Spencer, gross.
Really? Live?
Right now, right as he's going to do his like, don't like.
I don't like
What do you
farts.
like?
What do I like?
Mm-hmm.
I like long walks on the beach and winter cabins.
Are we going through your mutual profile
Do
right
you
now?
change the cabin?
Aren't we?
in the seasons?
Isn't what this live podcast is for?
Oh, right.
Any of you who want to date Jordan, send in your phone number
First
to
of all-
Spencer's.
Raise your hand.
I'm his personal
Spencer
secretary.
Send your photo.
Physically raise your hand.
For what?
If you want to date Jordan.
Oh,
No, do it. I'll do it.
I don't know. Do I
Alright.
raise my hand?
Yeah.
Marin, raise your hand too. You're good.
You're gonna
That's
date.
all of us. Wow.
Sweet.
Treat yourself. Date yourself.
So that's what I like. I don't like
Date your
subway
treats.
train maps.
I love them
I can
actually.
feel
Subway
that, though.
train map? Wait, well, so you liked long
I
watches on the
disagree.
beach and winter cabins?
And other mutual profile stuff.
I
Yeah.
disagree with all of that.
With what?
The cabin stuff, or not the cabin stuff. That part's good.
Okay.
The subway train maps are
Oh.
really cool, and you know that. And I think that you're wrong.
I can't tell.
Spencer,
how to
don't
get
you have
there.
a subway train map in the other room?
In my bathroom, the
Yeah.
place where I bathe my body, there is
But
a.
you rarely do that.
I don't know.
Oh,
I feel
Wow.
like.
Wow.
Well, I'm colorblind, so I can't tell the maps apart. I can't tell the trains apart.
no, that is a problem.
That would be
Yeah.
That
really
is a genuine
difficult.
problem.
I don't think people think about that when they make those maps.
You get like, which one's the blue line? Which one's the red line?
Yeah, exactly.
You get screwed over in the
Wow,
DR. There's
Jordan.
only
It's
two
not like I
lines.
have against subways. It's the maps that I have
You're
against.
such a victim, aren't you?
I am. Okay. I am.
That's rough.
I didn't say this is what you
I
guys
don't
don't
buy
like.
your
This is
crap,
what I
man.
don't like.
All right.
We're
Who
past
knows
the
if you even are colorblind?
we're past the debate part. This is just fact.
You know what? I bet Jordan isn't even colorblind.
Wow.
I bet
Wow.
he's been saying this all these years. He can see color.
Yeah, definitely.
What color is your skin?
White.
Skin color.
Yeah, skin color.
Duh.
Skin color crayon.
Racist punks.
I know.
Peach. Skin color crayon.
Well, yeah. So I don't know. Probably those 2 things, 3 things.
Amen.
Well,
Yeah.
okay. I can get behind winter cabins.
Yeah,
winter
some
cabins are
mutual profile
fun.
stuff. I can dig that.
Long walks on the beach. I've never actually done that before.
Like to party. Like
I've only been. I want to go on an adventure.
Dude. Always down for adventures.
That's not for adventures.
There's always a picture of a dog.
Yeah. And then they put in parentheses, by the way, this isn't my, or this is my dog, or or like BTW, this isn't my dog,
Or
It
like
is or is not my
sometimes
dog.
if they have a picture of them and they're holding a baby, they have to specify in their bio, this is not my baby.
Good.
Because they're on mutual.
You can, you never know.
You never know.
It's true. I shouldn't jump to things.
Yeah.
What you don't know, now you know.
You know, the subway train
Oh,
map in Tokyo is way crazy. Because there's like...
How many lines are there?
I have no idea. There's like 5 different train companies alone.
Holy crap.
And they
Yeah,
all...
There's 2 lines, 1 company, and a tram. And that is it.
That's nice.
a tramp.
Yeah,
And the tram is
Tokyo...
one way.
It's crazy. So like some of the most stressful moments on the mission, I'm pretty sure everyone can back me up, is like trying to get to places on time and like getting lost in things. But funny story, my very first transfer, I had to go through the biggest station in Japan, Tokyo Station, while carrying 2 things of luggage. And then the next transfer, I had to go through Ikebukuro, one of the busiest train stations in Japan, while carrying a bike and a big thing of luggage. By myself.
cool.
When I didn't speak Japanese. Fun time. So I can get behind that, Jordan. That one's not that fun.
Thank you.
In the
Thank
DR,
you.
you probably wouldn't have that much of a hard time because one goes north-south and one goes east-west. And
Are
that's
you
it.
direction blind too, Jordan?
They don't have trains. Wait, what? I am kind of. I don't know. Maybe.
Jordan, which way's north?
From where we're at right now?
Yeah.
That way.
Is
He
that
can
right?
see and he can know the directions.
North. That way.
I've been told lies. I'm just kidding.
Who's your doctor?
You wouldn't know him. He goes to a different school.
Oh.
Doesn't even go here. Amen.
Asking for a friend. Who's your doctor?
Who's your doctor?
Does he go to Slick?
Maybe.
Oh man.
Leave my doctor out of this. He's not till next podcast.
Oh.
Alright.
I'll bring my doctor on.
Featuring Jordan's doctor.
The truth.
Amen.
The truth comes out.
Speaking of doctors, we have some very important people that were born today.
Today in history with Spencer.
Yeah.
Speaking
so,
of doctors.
Yeah, speaking of doctors, one person that comes to mind that was born today is a good friend of mine named Lil John, who was born
Good.
today in 1971.
Happy birthday.
Also, Calvin Harris,
Sweet.
Wow.
pretty cool.
He's good.
Steve Harvey,
Oh, Steve Harvey.
Man, this is a good day.
Michelle Obama,
Best arms.
best arms in American politics ever. Who else we got? Dwayne Wade,
Dwayne
Dwayne.
Wade. Nice.
Benjamin Franklin,
Hundreds.
Dude.
Al Capone, Jim Carrey, Betty White, and Muhammad Ali were all born on
Jeez.
January 17th. Now it's January 18th because it is a new day. But
Well, who was born on January 18th?
that's a good question. Let's check.
Is Betty White dead?
No,
Betty White isn't dead?
she was
I
born in
thought she died
1922. Maybe she's dead.
Is she dead? I'll look
And
That's
at
a good debate. Here,
Unless-
you figure out if she's
Yeah.
dead. I'll figure out who's born today on the 18th.
And
Is
meanwhile, me and
Betty
Jordan
White-
can have a riveting discussion
Yeah.
about doorstops. You ever seen those weird doorstops that look
Betty
like
White
a
is
half
not
of a
dead.
yin yang?
She's not dead?
98 years old.
What is she doing? When's the last time anyone's ever talked to her?
I have no
Ever?
idea, but she definitely turned. She turned 98 today or yesterday. Wow.
Wow,
Betty
Betty.
White is 98. Let's give a round of applause for Betty White.
2 more to go, Betty. Come on.
You got
Thanks
this.
to Hunted.
I could
You
have sworn
got
she
this.
was dead.
All right, we got some birthdays for
The 18th.
today, the 18th, and no one really interesting at all.
There's that one guy from Disney.
Dude,
oh, wait.
Dave Bautista's on there. He's good.
Yeah, he's cool.
And
Kevin
that's
Costner.
Kevin
Not
Costner.
bad.
Okay.
That's important.
Yeah, not.
You think
a
Kevin
total
Costner's gonna listen to
bunch.
this?
Kevin, why don't you come on the podcast?
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday.
There's really
Cary
not-
Grant.
Okay.
He's kind of famous.
All right, Cheri.
Kind
He's
of.
dead though.
Not very many people today.
Yeah,
Some
17 is
random
much
YouTube
better.
people.
Man, 17 really got the edge over 18.
Happy birthday, Betty White though.
Dude, Betty White.
Betty.
And Steve Harvey.
Yeah, let's
And Jim Carrey. Like,
Today
that's,
I would actually
and Lil
yesterday-
John.
yeah,
Yesterday I
Michelle.
was watching YouTube videos and I watched some funny Steve Harvey things. So there you go.
On
That's
his
a good way to
his
celebrate
birthday.
Steve.
I didn't
That's
even
kinda
know
cool.
it. Good job, Steve.
That's all I have for history. I mean, I think that's kind of enough.
How old is Steve Harvey?
He was born in 1957. Mental math, Jordan, go.
I don't know, like 63, 73, 63?
63 years old. Where was he born?
Virginia.
West Virginia. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
How tall is he?
Steven isn't.
He's
Jordan.
5'10".
No,
6'1".
6'1".
Nice.
Is his
Hard,
full name
man.
Steven or is his full name Steve?
I think it's just
His
Steve.
actual first name is Broderick.
What?
Broderick.
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 Not Brad.
Broderick Stephen Harvey.
Broderick. Steven.
Imagine if his name
6'1".
was Broderick, like on Family Feud.
Broderick.
Rod Harvey.
Good old Broderick, man.
Good old Broderick Harvey, dude.
How many people call him Broderick, you think? Do you think his parents call him Broderick?
I'd probably just shorten
His
it.
parents are probably dead.
Oh, jeez.
Do you think kids, so
Probably.
like this kid, like people who go by the middle name,
Maybe his
or
parents.
whatever,
played
like
it.
Steve Harvey, and like at school, like there's like kids that that go by the middle name. But like, do their parents call them their first name?
No doubt. Wait.
That's kind of
maybe.
weird. Like, what if your
I think
parents
it's
did call
different.
your middle name? They're like, oh, we messed that one up. Should have switched those two, but hey,
Hey, you can't switch it.
can't
You can.
win them all.
Wow.
Maybe we should go by our middle names.
All right, Joseph.
Thanks.
But nobody really cares.
Thanks, Chandler.
You're welcome.
So, Mark, you have any last words?
No,
What about you, David? Big wave.
My last words will always be on the moon.
What?
Today, me and Spencer had a nice discussion about the space travel, and
Devin didn't
Lunar
know
modules.
that 2 space shuttles exploded.
I did not know that 2 space shuttles exploded.
Like the
Which
Challenger.
ones were they?
I did not know about the Challenger.
Challenger
Till
and-
today?
What was the other one?
Columbia.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, I did not know about either of
Dang.
those.
Wheel of Fortune. Sally Ride.
Heavy metal.
Suicide.
Warren.
Elon
Buffett.
Musk's rockets blew up too.
Vets.
Were the people on them?
Crack.
No, I don't think so.
Granddad.
Oh, that's good.
I think they're all remote.
Thermix on the shore. China's under martial law. No, that's
Do you
not
get
right.
copyright?
Rock and roller coaster
Wars.
wars. I
Rock
can't.
and roller cola wars.
I can't take it anymore. We didn't start the fire.
But it's always burning.
It's
Since-
burning for ages.
Since the world's been
Marin, what's your
turning,
name?
really.
Pope.
Pope?
Yeah.
Dope like Pope.
Hopey popey dopey.
Yeah. So,
Well, there we go.
I decided that it would be scarier to die in Apollo 13 manner than it would be to die in Challenger manner.
Hmm.
Because Apollo 13, you don't know what's going to happen. You're up there for a couple of days and then before you die.
They didn't die.
They didn't. They
Yeah,
didn't.
Made it.
Let's say.
There's a movie.
Shout out to NASA for not letting them not die.
Also, shout out to NASA for killing everyone else that did die.
That's right. I'm sorry.
I agree.
Challenger. A moment of silence for the Challenger, the
Columbia.
Columbia, and Apollo 1. People died there too. There was a
they?
fire.
What?
The fire when they didn't even get off the ground. The thing lit on fire. They all died.
Yeah.
That's in the beginning of Apollo 13.
Oh, I haven't seen that at all.
And the blind side. Moment of silence for the blind side.
Like the movie or the actual people?
But it's past.
That was long enough.
It's done.
All right.
Amen.
Well,
Well, there you go.
That's all I got.
That's all we got.
Same.
Sweet. Well, thank you for tuning in to this week's Hatch in the Driveway podcast.
Hand me my laptop, Devin, real quick. Before we head out. I
Facebook
wanna
Live.
just
We also have a video going. You guys point to the camera. Give it a little shout out. Point to my laptop. Point to the microphone. Point to Devin. Point to George's nipple.
Which one?
that one.
Left one.
Okay.
Is that
There
it?
you go.
Is that it?
Guys, thank you for listening to Hatch in the Driveway podcast. We are so grateful that you guys listen. All 18 of you last time that listened. Not bad. Even though one of them was me. Just kidding.
Good. Good, Ethan.
Yeah. So what?
I wonder who's live now. How do I
Are we gonna join someone's live stream?
How do I tell who's live right now?
I don't know.
Like who's watching?
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
We love you guys. Peace out. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Boom!
Bye.